much debt, you may not qualify. Most people still will qualify though, but to give you the numbers, and it's in the handout, the debt limit in Chapter 13 for unsecured debt, meaning debt not secured by anything like credit card debt, for example, is $360,475. It sounds like a lot of debt, but you'd be surprised if people actually have more than that, especially people that had a business and they personally guaranteed some stuff and it became easy to rack up a lot of debt. So I personally think that the debt limits should be raised, and they are raised every 3 years by Congress. The last time was 2010, so it's set to be raised next year. But they look at the whole country, and as we all know in California, things aren't always like they are the rest of the country. There's more debt, more stuff going on here. The amount of secured debt that you can have, maximum in Chapter 13 bankruptcy, is $1,081,400. That's a very specific number. It did go up, like I said, 2 years ago as well. One thing that you guys should know about Chapter 13 bankruptcy is it does allow for certain things that cannot be done in Chapter 7. One of the main big things that you might have heard of is lien avoidance, or removing undersecured second mortgage or equity lines. So I'll give you a scenario. Let's say, first of all, it has to be a primary residence. You have to live there for that to be possible. But let's say someone lives in a house and it's worth, I don't know, $400,000, but they owe $500,000 on their first, and they have a second HELOC or equity line of $100,000. Okay, that second can be stripped in Chapter 13 bankruptcy if the person lives there and there's an appraisal report showing that the property is worth less than what they owe on their senior mortgage. So it's our job to also, through the bankruptcy process, in Chapter 13, to do the lien strip for that person if that's what they want to do, of course. And if they are eligible for that lien strip, then they don't have to pay that second mortgage anymore while they're in the Chapter 13 case. They have to pay their first mortgage if they want to keep the property. But if the second is being stripped, they don't have to pay it. So that can give them some relief. They have to pay monthly plan payments to the trustee who will distribute that money in a Chapter 13 case, but they won't have to pay that HELOC anymore, so that might give the person more of a chance to complete their Chapter 13 successfully. One thing I want to mention about that also is that lien, that second mortgage, it doesn't come off the title of the property unless and until the person completes their Chapter 13 case to the end. So they have to complete all their plan payments over 3 to 5 years. And some people can do that, some people don't, so it just depends if they can complete that.